clay Christmas trees, we're gonna have two options that we can do. One is this one, where you add the little evergreen tree pieces. And one is where you can just leave it the cone and add a decorative edge to it. Essentially, to make your tree, first thing, always first, you have a cloth. You want to have it the gray side up. We've wrapped these marker lids, and all you're going to do is you're just going to roll the marker lid in your clay, scratch this side and the side you're going to, so I'm scratching these two sides. I'm gonna add a little bit of my slip, which is clay and water. Might even want to slice it up again. And then I'm gonna roll this side over, and I want to smooth that edge over so you can't see where they joined. And your tree should stand up just like that. To make the top part of my tree a little different, I'm going to score the edges of my triangle. Same thing, add a little bit of slip. And I'm going to roll them together so that they meet. And then again, like the other one, you want to just kind of smooth it out so you can't see where you join those two. This will slip out, and you will eventually need to take that out. I'm going to go ahead and put some paper in here just to hold that shape. A couple of things. I am going to cut a wavy piece. This wavy piece, scratch the bottom of my cone. Add some slip. And again, I'm going to smash this piece on here. Now, if I just leave it like that, the little points are down, it looks like a Santa hat or an elf hat. So I want to make sure I smooth up that edge so I can't see it, it blends in. I don't want to use too much water because then it just gets slimy. So once I have this part done, I have my tree done, and then you can decorate it. You can roll little balls if you want to make it like a Christmas tree. Again, it's very important that you scratch and slip where you put these. These are more than likely to fall off if you do not scratch and slip them. I do have a little star. And the star, again, I'm going to scratch the front, add a little slip, and I can add my star on top. You can make a garland to wrap around your tree. Again, I'd slip and score it. So there's all sorts of ways you can decorate your tree. At the bare minimum, you're going to use your needle tool to kind of scratch in little pine needles. If you didn't want to add anything, at the very minimum, you do that. You're going to put your name on the tree part. and they just set on top of each other like that. Now, you are also welcome to make this a little gnome house. You can cut out a door. You can cut out some little windows, some shutters, all those cute things. And again, you're just going to slip and score those on to the trunk of your tree. At the bare minimum, I'm going to lightly carve into my trunk to give it texture of a tree. People have gone all out and made window boxes, mailboxes, all sorts of things. You can go back in, add a window for your door. You could make a welcome sign above. You're not going to slip and score these two pieces together. You're just going to put them together just like that. 2, make this tree, and again, I don't have a preference. My suggestion is you roll a snake. And it's nice and soft clay. And then I'm just going to cut a bunch of pieces about the same size. And then for this, all you're going to do is you're going to roll it in a ball, kind of make it a teardrop shape, squish it with your finger. This just requires a lot of slip and score. And just like we did with this piece, I'm just going to smooth that piece in. So I would just roll out kind of more of a teardrop shape, rolling it in my hand and then just going side to side just a little bit. And again, smoothing the top up. And you want to start at the bottom, squish it, put it on there, smoothing the top up. Squish the bottom. I'm just going to do this side, kind of like shingles on a house. So I'm going to put this next layer in between. In between. And you can kind of curl those up. Squish it. So that's what it will look like. Again, I would do your whole bottom row, then your second row, then this row. I wouldn't do both. Just showing you both. And that is what your tree will look like. And again, it gives you that effect when you are done. So you have 2 options in making your tree. You can curl them up when you're done. Just love it. And again, you can make your bottom just a plain trunk, or you can start to make it a little gnome house with all of your windows.